Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here to talk about hair, and I want to specifically talk about 4 products that has made my hair healthier, stronger, thicker, and longer. As a backstory, I started to grow my perm out about 10 and a half, 11 months ago. And the reason I decided to grow out my perm, I was just tired of perming my hair. I was tired of being a slave to the perm. I was just tired of being a slave to the creamy crack. Like, you know how it is when you have a perm, and I've had a perm for over 20 years. It's like every 6 to 8 weeks or 9, 10 weeks, you're back at the salon, you're perming your hair. Now, I've always had very long hair, but it's always been very thin. And over the past, I would say 2.5 years, I just felt like my hair was just getting thinner and it just looked unhealthy. I felt like putting the perm in my hair was just really hurting my hair, and I was just over it. So after a lot of thoughts and trepidation and stuff, because I had a serious fear of like doing it, because I was just so terrified of breakage because I did not want to do a big chop. I wanted to maintain my length, but I wanted my hair to be healthy most of all. So I started to do some research. I went on the internet, I went on YouTube, and the information on YouTube was just overwhelming. But what I took from it though was that everybody's hair is different. What may work for your hair may not work for my hair. What may work for my hair may not work for yours. And you just have to see what your hair likes and how your hair do with, you know, certain products. So I started, you know, buying a few products here and there or whatever, and you know, seeing what I wanted. And the most important thing I wanted was a very good deep conditioner. Now, if you've transitioned, if you're in the process of transitioning, you know how important a very good conditioner is. And I tried the macadamia one. I did like it, but then I found Camille Rose and I just fell in love with the brand. It's like a gourmet hair and body brand, but they make amazing stuff. It's all natural. And the conditioner that has been working incredibly well for me, it's the Camille Rose Renew Algae. This is what it looks like. This stuff is bomb. This is what it looks like. It smells amazing. It smells like Junior Mint. It smells like mint chocolate. It's so good, but it performs amazingly well. And some of the stuff it does, it hydrates, it softens, and it strengthens your hair at the same time, and I completely agree with that. It does everything it says. Now, because I have the 2 distinct textures, obviously I have a lot of new growth hair and the rest of my hair obviously has a perm. And even if I didn't have 2 textures of hair, I feel that when permed hair gets wet, that's when it's the most vulnerable and most fragile. And I think that's when the most breakage occurs. And at least for me, my experience, that's when I get the most breakage. So I wanted a conditioner that would soften my hair to the point where I can comb it out with as little fallout as possible. This does just that. It's so amazing. What I'll do is I'll lather my hair with this. Now, this is a little pricey. It retails for about $18 to $20. I think it depends on where you buy it, because you can find this at Target and you can find it at your local beauty supply. I didn't realize my local beauty supply carried Camille Rose, and one day I went in there for something totally different and I saw Camille Rose and I was like, oh, this is great. So I picked it up. It was $1.49 less at the beauty supply compared to Target. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but it was less at my local beauty supply. So I'll lather my hair completely with this, and then I put it under a plastic cap, and I'll sit under the dryer for 45 minutes. Sometimes I sit for an hour. Sometimes I may not get under the dryer right away. I'll be like going around the house, I'll be doing stuff and whatever. But as soon as I get under that dryer, I stay for 45 minutes to an hour. And because I wanted to really penetrate my hair, like massage my hair while under the dryer, because I don't want to see my hair just coming out when I comb it out, and that has been my experience with other conditioners. My hair just was not soft enough. And so when I come out from the dryer, I'll just grab my wide tooth comb and I'll stand in front of the mirror, no water, I'll just stand in front of the mirror and I'll start to comb it through, and let me tell you, it combs through beautifully. Now, hair does come out. And you know what? Talking about hair coming out, shout out to all those girls I've seen on YouTube. You know, like sometimes you'll be watching a video and they have their wash day and stuff like that, and then they'll comb their hair out after they use the deep conditioner, and then they'll pick up like 2 or 3 strands of hair and they'll say, well, and this is all the fallout I got today. Girl, listen, don't let that make you feel bad. Like I said, everybody's experiences are different, everybody's hair is different, but I don't get 2 and 3 strands. I get more, but I would say 95% less than what I was getting before I started to use this conditioner. I mean, it does not come out a lot. And then once I comb it out, I'll step into the shower, because for me, I can't hang my hair like over the sink. I feel like when I hang my hair over the sink, it gets like knotted. So I'll go stand under the shower and I just let the water run through my hair, and while it's running through, back in with the, and this is a very important part of when you're transitioning, or if you have thick hair, the white tooth comb. And I'll just comb it through and it'll comb out, so it's like magic. And I'm like, oh my, like I'm so happy with this product. Like, and then my hair will feel so soft, moist, just moisturized. It feels amazing. So when I'm done with that, and I forgot to mention, I'm gonna talk about these products in the order in which I use them. So after I'm done washing out this conditioner, my hair is feeling nice and soft and beautiful and conditioned, I'm gonna go in with this next product. And I never thought that I would be saying this, but I go in with rice water. Yes, rice water. And let me tell you, since I've been using rice water for a couple months now, hasn't been a long time, I have sprouted so much new growth. It's wild. Like, and I think because I have the 2 distinct textures, I can actually see when I get any kind of new growth, because obviously 2 different textures, you'll see like the hard part. And especially in the back, because I've always had like the sides of my hair, the back and the middle has always been so much longer than the back. Like the back of my hair always struggled to grow. Not anymore. Like I've gotten so much new growth, like in the back of my head. I'm trying to look at that. Like I've gotten so much new growth, and I know it's because of the rice water. And the story behind rice water is that the Yao women of China, they have like really, really long hair. Like I've seen images of these women with their hair like touching the ground, and they'll have to like tie it up just to keep it off of the ground. And they have such long hair because of using rice water. And rice water contains a lot of vitamins and nutrients and stuff that's good for your hair. Like you can find a lot of those vitamins and nutrients in like maybe an oral vitamin. But the difference is when you take an oral vitamin, it can take weeks, sometimes even months to really absorb in your body. But with the rice water, it's like you're pouring it directly on your scalp. Well, let me tell you, it's amazing. So what I'll do is, you have to get organic rice. It could either be white or brown rice. You wash it and then you soak it for no less than 24 hours. At least with me, I've always soaked it for 24 hours. I've never gone over a day and a half. And you just let it sit there soaking, and then after a day and a half or a day, you strain it. And what I do, I put it in my spray bottle, and when my hair is wet from stepping out of the shower, I'll just go in and I'll just spray throughout my whole hair, and I'll just make sure every part of my hair is saturated with the rice water. And then I'll put it back under the plastic cap, and then I'll sit around. And I usually do my hair like on a day where I have nothing else to do, because it can be like an all-day session. And I'm committed to like being gentle with my hair, taking my time, because to me it makes no sense for me to say, okay, I don't want to do a big chop, but then I'm not taking care of my hair and I'm still ripping it out. I might as well do the big chop. So I'll keep the rice water in my hair under the plastic cap for about 2-3 hours. Although I have seen, when I've looked at YouTube videos, I've seen a couple people put it in the night before and they'll sleep with it overnight. I'm yet to try that, but that doesn't seem like a bad idea. Anyway, and after I leave it in for those 2 hours, I'll just take it off, take the cap off, and I'll just let the water run through my hair and wash it out. Now, it does have a sour smell. I mean, it is rice water and the rice has been fermenting for over a day, but you just wash it out. And the results, at least in my opinion, it's immediate. Like I started to see new growth, especially like I said, the back, but a lot here. That is why, you know, my hair looks kind of boxy, because I have new growth and I haven't figured out yet how to like style my hair. Like I've never done a lot of like protective styles and braiding my hair and stuff like that. Like I always have my hair either part in the center or I'll have it part on the side. So sometimes, yeah, it does look a little crazy and a little boxy, but it's all the new growth. So like I'll take the new growth and I'll do the, you know, I'll take the boxy thing. Anyway, I digress. So the rice water is like amazing. It's like it did, I mean, I got a lot of new growth with the rice water. So after I rinse out the rice water and stuff like that, now I'm gonna dry my hair. Now when I first started transitioning, I was adamant, I am not going to use heat to transition. That did not work out for me, because what I was doing was, I was washing my hair and doing all this stuff, and then I would take the Camille Rose, like the twisting butter and stuff like that, and I would put it through my hair and I would just braid my hair, and then I would let it out. And because I had the permed ends, it looked crazy. It looked kind of frizzy. It just started to get like matted, like the perm ends were all matted together, and I ended up getting more breakage. And I was like, no, like my hair is already thin, like I'm trying to hold on to every little strand. So I decided, okay, I have to transition with heat. So after I made that decision that I have to transition with heat, I was like, I need a very good heat protectant. I tried the Bantu stuff, that was horrible. My hair felt like paper. It was so dry and stiff. It was horrible. And then I discovered this amazing product. And if you're transitioning with heat, even if you're not transitioning, if you just have whatever hair and you need a heat protectant, if there's nothing else you get from this video, get this product. And it's the chai, and this is a silk infusion, and it's also a renewal treatment, and I use it also as a heat protectant. It doesn't say heat protectant on the bottle, but I use it as a heat protectant. And let me read what it says. It's a reconstructing complex. It strengthens your hair while penetrating and providing shine without drying. Perfect. It does exactly that. And this is the 12-ounce bottle. This is pricey. Now you can get this at Ulta, you can get it from your local CVS. I got mine from Ulta, and then like about a week later I was at CVS and I saw it at CVS. CVS had the 6-ounce, and that was almost $18. This at Ulta is I think $26 or $27, but I think this is gonna last you forever, because you just need like a little drop in your hand. And as soon as you put that little drop in your hand, I go like that, and I'll have my hair sectioned in 4, because you know, it's hard for me to just put my whole head under the water, it'll get all tangled. And then I'll take little sections from that section of 4, and I'll just go like that, and I rub it. And as soon as you rub it on your hair just, it's like it turns into silk. Like it says, infusion silk. Your hair feels so silky and so soft. And what I love about it that's so bomb is that once you start drying, like blow drying your hair, the comb literally just slides through your hair. And I use the same white tooth comb on the bottom part of my hair while I'm drying it on medium heat. And when I get to the top, I'll use my paddle brush. I don't have my paddle brush, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what a paddle brush look like. And the comb will just slide through my hair. Like before, even if I combed my hair out with the conditioner, once I start drying, I'll see even more hair coming out. Like when I'm trying to dry my hair, it's getting tangled. This just, oh my God, this has saved my life. Well, my hair life. This is so amazing. And my hair does not feel dry. It feels nice and moisturized. It's silky smooth. And then when I'm done blowing out my whole hair, I'll put a little bit more in my palm, but I wouldn't section my hair. I'll just rub it through my whole hair, because I'm gonna flat iron my hair. And when I flat iron my hair with the chai, I'll just I'll do one part, but I never go over one section of my hair more than twice. And I also forgot to mention, when I comb my hair out, whether it's wet or dry, I always start from the bottom, because the rule is that if you start from the top, especially with me and my 2 different textures, you can drag the knots from the top through your hair, and that causes more breakage. But this stuff, get this. So the last thing I used, the fourth thing, I mean, this is in combination with a lot of other stuff that I use, but these are the 4 things that stood out to me that really caused my hair to look healthy again, get a little fuller. And this is like the thickest my hair has ever been, because like I said before, I've always had thin hair. Anyway, so the last thing I use, it's an oil. And I saw this on, there's a YouTuber on YouTube, well, yeah, she's a YouTuber, she's on YouTube. Her name is Farah Dukai. She's this beautiful, beautiful girl. I think she is African and something else, I'm not sure. I mean, she's not black, and she doesn't have my texture hair, but she had this video of an oil that she uses to strengthen your hair, and oh my god, it's beautiful. So you take black seeds, also known as, I think, Kalonji, I hope I'm not butchering that name, avocado oil, and rosemary. And the Kalonji seeds look like this, like, you know, looks like little black seeds. And it's hard, and and I'll put it in the mortar and I'll pound it, and then I'll put some avocado oil. And I get my avocado oil from the beauty supply, and the biggest bottle I've ever gotten was only maybe about this big, so I put 2 in there, and then a handful of rosemary, and then you mix it together. And I usually put mine in a mason jar, and you let it sit for no less than a week. And after a week you can strain it, and when you strain it, this is what it looks like. It looks like this green colored oil. And the story behind the black seeds and the Kalonji, I mean, I've heard people say that it can cure everything but death. Like, it's good for diabetes. Sorry, my hair is in my face. It's good for diabetes, it's good for heart disease, it's good for your hair, your skin. It's just good for overall health. And it doesn't smell the best. It smells a little grassy, kind of like very natural. And what I love about it is that it's like a dry oil. It's not like an oily, it doesn't wear your hair down at all. So when I'm done drying my hair, I'll just dip my fingers in there. Like, I'll dip my fingers in because, like, I'm the only person using the oil. And then I'll massage it through my scalp. I don't necessarily bring it down on my permed ends. I just want to, you know, get it in my scalp. And then whatever's left on my fingers, I'll run it through my hair. And then after that, because I have found, I don't know if anybody else has found this, like, my new growth has been very dry. So like maybe once or twice a week, I'll just go in and I'll just put it in my hair. And like I said, it doesn't weigh my hair down. And it did make my hair stronger, because even when my hair is dry, I'm just styling my hair regularly, like I'm combing my hair, I'll see it, you know, more than I would like, falling into the sink, and that would just piss me all the way off. So now, like, when I comb my hair, it's so much stronger. It's like it doesn't do any of that, and I'm so happy. So I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm gonna wrap it up. And I just want to say, like I said in the beginning, maybe these products wouldn't work for you, but it worked for me. But just give them a try, and if you decide to give it a try, please leave a comment in the comment section and let's talk. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys again in my next video. Bye.